Hi, this is Ralph again from Sepulveda, Oklahoma. Uh, I'm new to this. I just felt like uh, voicing how I feel about what's going on in this country right now. Uh, I live in a small town just outside of Tulsa, and got a little piece of land, and trying to make it. Just working, paying my mortgage. Got 6 children. All went through school except for one who's graduating this year. Uh, Proud to say they're all conservatives. They believe in pay your bills, responsible with your money, um, and they believe in this country being a free country, something that they've been seeing has been changing a little bit. I mean, we're still a free country, of course, but we're slowly having our freedom taken away from us. You see the violence escalating, and it's not a political thing that's happening with the violence. It's just I think there's so much frustration. People are worried about if they're going to have a job next week, living paycheck to paycheck in some cases. And you got a man in office who's wanting to pass all these crazy bills. He wants to save the environment. Regardless of the fact he doesn't care if it's going to raise our utility bills. He says it won't, but even out of his own mouth, he said it would necessarily utility costs would skyrocket. Of course, he don't have to worry about it. He lives in the White House. He's got plenty of money. He's got he won't drill on our own, off the shores of the United States. No new drilling. You don't want to use coal. I think he made a few concessions on nuclear. He's all about creating all these green jobs that I haven't really seen yet. I don't know anybody that's involved in a green job. I mean, I have a son who works at a place that actually builds the windmills, but it's on such a limited scale. How he's supposed to turn around this whole country, and we're supposed to run everything on something as unreliable as the wind. Solar technology hadn't advanced enough to make that practical yet either. And over the next 10 to 15 years, when all this technology is supposed to take place with batteries and all this, I'm wondering how the average man, woman's supposed to take care of their family or pay their bills. They're wanting to, if they would have been able to pass through Congress and make the new health care that they want to pass through, put that if they would have passed that through like they wanted to, we would be if you didn't buy insurance, if you couldn't afford insurance, the $3,500, $4,000, $5,000 premiums, whatever, depending on the size of your family, you would be forced to buy it. Now I know the argument about everybody running into the emergency rooms. Everybody has to pay for that anyway. Well, I've had 6 kids, and I don't remember the last time we had to go to an emergency room, and we darn sure didn't use it at like the Quick Trip, go down and get something to drink, and we just went in for anything anyway. The segment of the population that uses that are usually the ones they're the ones that's going to benefit from this health care that he's wanting to pass anyway, the public option where everybody who works and is responsible is going to pay for the people who aren't responsible, and I don't think that's right. We have to pay our bills, and we don't go out and buy a new car. If we've got $1,000 in the bank, you can't go out and buy a brand new vehicle. Yet the government runs up trillions of dollars in deficit, and it's okay to just print more money. If I had a printing press here at the house, I guess I could go out and just buy anything I want to, but even then it'd be irresponsible, and I know it would be that way even if I had the ability to do that. And these congressmen and these senators, these politicians, in Washington, they're so detached from the average person flying around in their private jets, and live-in cooks. A majority of the people, congressmen and senators, are millionaires, and they're so detached from the average person. They have no idea what's going on with us. They pass these bills without any thought of how it's going to affect the average person. They just have. There's no way they can have an understanding of it. All these, people up in Hollywood. They're always, if they're so concerned with everybody else and what they have, then why don't they start giving up some of their money? Why don't they live in a suburb? Why do they have to live in, Bel Air and Hollywood? They got a lot of room to talk about the rest of us when, they have no money issues to worry about. It's always easy to run your mouth about what somebody else should do and how much they should give up when the money they give away in most cases is just a form of tax write-off to offset the huge amounts of money they make already. If I made $15 million a year and my tax accountant told me I needed to give this much to charity, I'm sure I'd do that, and probably could afford to do a little more. But the average person on the street does it on a much smaller scale. I think right now that people in this country are going to have to open their eyes. They watch all the liberal media, and they don't see the truth. They see what the media wants you to see, And if you're not paying attention to the other side of the conversation, then all you can base any opinion is on what you're hearing. And in most cases, it's so far left that it's so detached from the average person that it's nonsense. And at this point, I'm so frustrated. I'm supposed to work my butt off. So at this rate it's going, the government can take it, take it away from me. They want to take your guns away. They want to tax you to death. They want to force you into a healthcare system that they think you should be in. They want to make all the decisions like we're total idiots and have no idea what's going on, when it's the other way around. They're the idiots. The stuff that they pass, the laws and the crap they put through Congress can only be viewed as something that an idiot would do. They don't even read the bills. They got guys up there saying, why should we take 2 days and 2 lawyers? Well, they were paid to go up there and represent the people, not go up there and sit on their ass and go on multiple vacation times that they let them out for, and basically just vote on bills they have no idea what's even in them or how it affects the common man. And they really don't care. There's a few people in there that do care, and I think one good thing that's come out of this election is there's been a more definite line drawn between the people who have some common sense and the people who don't, and the people who really care about this country and the ones who don't. If this is a land of prosperity, if you want to prosper, get out and prosper. Don't make excuses or be a victim, and I think Obama's making it real easy for people to be victims. He likes it that way. The Democrats are always pushing, how Republicans are insensitive, to the poor person or the needy, when it's really the other way around. The Democrats have kept the needy and the poor down for so long, so they got them under their thumb. People are afraid to even vote against them because they know that they're pushing all these entitlement programs through, and if they were to put a conservative in there, they're afraid they're going to lose their entitlements. But what they really, they're really going to gain is some self-respect to get out there and take care of themselves and not rely on other people who work hard and go out there and support them, and it's not right. I work hard for the little bit I got, and I don't feel like I should